Hey everyone, it's time for another Princess of Parma episode. A lot has happened since I last saw you after that debacle against Ajax. We had a humongous January, and I mean humongous. As expected, we sold a lot of value, I would say. Let's have a look at it. Let's show you what happened. So we'll go into the transfer history. And if we saw, so we can see total in that we've spent this season. Obviously, this includes what we spent in the summer, 185 mil. Out has been 195. We brought in Davide Batella. He is a centre half from Atalanta, and that was because Ahmed Hozic went to Barcelona. The bid came in for him. It was decent value. He wanted to go, so I was quite happy to let that happen. Arezzo, 66 mil to City, but he's been listed for loan already. Serrano, he went to Madrid for just shy of 50 million. We replaced them. We replaced Serrano with Ousmane Dembele, just as someone who hopefully a bit more established quality. He's done okay. He's kind of been not fully fit, which is, I suppose, kind of typical for him. He's looked all right. He's not started many yet. We're just trying to gradually, slowly bring him in. We got Juventus to play a portion of his wages. Kepa, he came in. We initially had approached to sign him for free at the end of the season. But we played Milan, and it was 0-0 at about 80 minutes. And then Mere played a shocking pass into the first third of our pitch, which was cut out straight away and fed to Nonto of all players, who scored. Poor distribution. Arrizabalaga has much better distribution, so we decided to accelerate that transfer and we bid for him. And it also meant that Chelsea paid some of his wages as well. We added a bit of steals in the midfield in Nicola Rovea. Someone, I can't remember who it was, commented, I think, in the end of the first season, told me to buy him. But he just signed for Juventus, so we had no chance of getting him. He has been really good since he's come in for us. He's been really solid. He cost us 45 mil. But he's been decent, and he's steeled up that midfield quite nicely for us. I felt like we were getting a little bit weak. Maybe it's because we were playing a lot of playmakers, Gold, Ericsson, technical players, maybe not particularly physical players. So we brought him in, and him and Ozbek are working really, really well together. This guy, Lars Shevchik, he is a new gem we brought in from Borussia Dortmund. He was our Arezzo replacement. 29 mil, as you can see, like a third of the price. Quick, good passing. He's only, 19. Good off the ball movement, good composure, good decisions. So I'm hoping that, he's listed as a wonder kid. I'm hoping he's going to be someone who can come really good for us up front. He's quite good. He's good left footer as well. So he might be an option if we go back to up top. Him and Esposito could feed off each other quite nicely. In terms of other outgoings, for Sharon left, Brugman left, and I think that was it. After that Ajax game, our fortunes have improved somewhat. We beat Udinese, drew with Atalanta and Empoli. After this Empoli game, I changed the tactic. Not drastically. I just reset my gegenpress and went for just a bog standard gegenpress. No tweaks really. Just left it as it was because I was thinking, things got a bit too complicated. And we followed that up with a 3-0 demolition at home of Lazio. We then beat Udinese in the Cup. Beat Inter in the Super Cup. So, we added another trophy. But, it's a Super Cup. It's not really that important. But as you can see, we absolutely blew them away. That was the game against Milan, which we lost. And that was that point that we thought, no, let's bring in a new keeper. Let's accelerate that Arrizabalaga move. Torino, we then beat Lazio. We then beat in the Coppa Italia quarterfinals. We were 3-1 up, I think it was, at one point. And they pulled it back to 3-0. And then Christian Eriksen stepped up and scored the winner in extra time. Bologna, we were 3-0 up. They pulled it back to 3-2. I got a bit nervous. Milan, in the first leg of the semi-final, we absolutely blew them away. We were 3-0 up, as you can see, inside 7 minutes, and finished it with 4-0. Esposito getting a perfect hat-trick. 2-0 against Sassuolo. Then we lost 3-0 away to Milan in the semi-final, but it didn't matter because, you know what? We already won the first leg 4-0, so we went through 4-3. Crotone nearly tried to do us again. We were 1-0 down at half-time. and then we won 6-1 in the second half, basically, to make it 6-2. Real Madrid, now this is the first leg of the knockout. This is at home, and we dominated it, I'll be honest with you. Look at these stats. They didn't have a single shot on target. Possession-wise, they edged it, but we just absolutely smashed them. And you know what? I was really pleased with how well we played. And it was kind of just like, we should have got a goal. We really should have got a goal. But you know what? It's Real Madrid. And when I saw the draw and we got Real Madrid, I thought, we're going to get screwed here. We're going to get absolutely spanked. But you know what? We were really unlucky. And it really encouraged me. And it's given me a bit of a dilemma for the second leg. Because I was thinking, we just go counter-attacking. But no, I think we try and play as relatively close to our true selves, our true tactic, because it worked for us last time. I know we're going to the Bernabeu, and I know it's going to be a different story. They're the home team, but I've never had many positive experience playing counter-attacking football, because I find my XG plummets, and teams who've got the quality will just smash through it anyway. So yeah. Fiorentina, we threw that one away, almost literally. We were 1-0 up, plain sailing, and then Bonucci takes a heavy touch on the touchline, gets stolen, they counter, they feed it to Brenner, who scores 1-0. Oxlade-Chamberlain, of all players, picks up the ball for Fiorentina just inside our half, plays a hopeful long ball forward. Valenti jumps for it, completely misses it, sails past him, Brenner runs in behind, scores. And that was it. Then we struggled to convert our chances. We created, we just didn't convert. So that was incredibly frustrating. Spezia was another one, incredibly frustrating game. But then we just followed that up with a 3-0 destruction of Sampdoria, which means, as you can see, we're currently 6th. Title challenge is hanging on by a thread, really. We are 13 points off Juventus. 4 points off the Champions League. Champions League has got to be the main aim. We need to secure that Champions League football for next season. That is imperative for me. So we've really got to gun for that. But you may have noticed, looking through the schedule, Zaniolo has scored quite a few. Whether it's the resetting of the tactic, but it really seems to have helped his form. He's got something like all those 6 goals and 8 assists. The majority of them have come in like the last 10 games. So if we go back to the Inter game, I think that was the Super Cup. So we changed it here for Lazio. He didn't play. Played 49 minutes. No, played a bit against Udinese. This is where it started. 2 assists against Milan in the Super Cup. Poor game against Milan, and he was dropped for 3-0. Then a goal and an assist against Lazio. Didn't play against Bologna. Goal against AC Milan in the Cup. Goal against Sassuolo. Didn't play in the second leg of the Milan game, trying to rest him. Goal against Crotone. Assist against Crotone. Goal against Fiorentina. Goal against Spezia. Assist against Sampdoria. He's just, I don't know whether it's the change in tactic, just really seems to have suited him, and we're getting more out of him now. Christian Eriksen is another one. He is dominating it now with the assists. Just keeps popping up with them left, right and centre. Emerson is another one. Real goal scoring form. 5 goals since January. For a right back. I'm really happy with that. So yeah, let's go. Real Madrid. Let's have it. Drop your thoughts below. Do you think we're going to win? Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go. This is the team we're going with. We're just going to go for it as normal. Subtle changes to the team instructions are going to be made. We're going to go balanced. And we're going to just stick Emerson as a supporting wing back. And we're just going to drop the defensive line a little bit, but stretch wide. Try and stretch the pitch. And I think we'll probably aim just to feed it mainly to the wingers rather than the fullbacks. Like I said, it would have been tempting to try and go a bit more defensive, but this worked really well for us, and it would be stupid of me to go defensive and then them just walk through us with like Lukaku, Bernardo Silva, etc. And then we think, why didn't I just go for it? Why did I invite them onto me? So that's why we're going to do what we're going to do. Go. Second leg of the knockout against Real Madrid. As you can see, they're not in the best form. 1-2, drawn 3. I mean, to be fair, 1-2, drawn 2, lost 1. So their form is actually arguably better than ours. But let's pretend that that's not a thing. One other thing as well, in regards to transfers, Vignato wants to leave because he's disappointed that I didn't start him in enough games when he asked to be. I thought I had. When he had played, he hadn't actually done that great, so we rotated him out for Kluivert. So he's probably going to leave in the summer. We should be able to get a decent bit of money for him, hopefully. Kluivert might be another one we look to sell. He's good in patches. He'll have a good game. He just scored twice against Sampdoria last time out, but then watch him probably do nothing now for the next 3-4 games. Wingers are somewhere we really seem to be struggling for with consistency, and I don't know why that is, but we just seem to be finding it really hard to get a good, consistent winger. Zaniolo's come good now, but it's taken him 12 months. Serrano was inconsistent. I know he's young, but, he was inconsistent. Disappointing really. I've usually had decent success with wingers over the FMs. But for some reason, it just doesn't seem to quite want to pan out for us with Parma. They just don't always seem to want to deliver reliably. Don't get me wrong, but some of them, they do turn up and they play really, really well. They just don't do it consistently, and none of them have the inconsistent traits. Some of them have consistent performance traits. But something to try and look into and get to the root cause of it, maybe. Serrano with the assist. I mean, how much you knew of that, I don't know. But Lukaku with the poacher's goal. Now, this is an opposite to when they came to the Ennio. They are absolutely dominating this game. But obviously, just need one goal to get us an away goal, and that might do it. Just as long as we don't get battered. Sounds stupid, but I want it to be respectable. If we lose, I at least want it to be respectable. Tell him to ease off. Do not want a red card, would just ruin it for us completely. Casemiro trying the tricks and the flicks there. Come on. Let's at least keep it to one goal for Madrid before half time. I don't have shot on target yet. Oh, he's being marked. System is telling me to mark Lukaku. I don't always like setting specific players to mark them. Sometimes it works quite well for me, and other times it doesn't, as we've seen over the past. I've had it once where I just completely marked Ibrahimovic and Leao out of the game, against Milan. But then I've done it against Inter Milan, and it's completely left some players free. Serrano, oh no. And he's celebrating like an absolute spit house as well. Disgraceful. Zaniolo, singing your praises before, mate, and you have an absolute stinker. Kluivert, again. See, this is what I told you. He does this. He'll do well and then he'll go missing. Going out with a whimper here. That's the thing, if I'd have played counter-attack, I just don't think even that would have worked. But again, I'm speaking from my experience. I've tried playing like counter-attacking football with like Muller Harvard team against PSG, and they just smash through us. Just try and sit deep, shut them out. Our XG is like 0.1, and they just dominate, like absolutely just smash through the defence. Like absolutely just rollicked Cliver, Zaniolo and Esposito. Absolutely just threw the book at them. All square between Ajax and United. That was 1-1 at Old Trafford as well. Not even had a shot on target yet. Right, subs are being made. 2 changes. Dembele on for Zaniolo. Cliver off. We brought on Icardi. That is how desperate we are. He has been so uninspiring, and Esposito's gone onto the wing, and he's already dipping. Gord will probably come on for Eriksen because Eriksen's having a stinker as well. Awful. What the hell was that? He is coming straight off because that was shambolic. Call it reactionary, but that was just abysmal. Got no time for that. You pull something like that and you're gone. Good tackle, Valenti. Good. Ugh. Look at this. They're just absolutely swarming all over us. No, we don't want a time waste. Just want to push up a bit more. Great save, Kappa. Again, safe hands. Great. I like it. Oh, Valenti's come charging out for that and has just completely missed the ball. Just allowed Lukaku in behind. Thankfully, Davide Bitella was there to recover for him. So yeah, Valenti is probably someone we will look to. Same with Ahmed Hodzic, try and move him on in the summer now. I think it's got to be done. I just don't think he's good enough. Elite enough. I've found a few defenders who I like the look of. Icardi, goal. Oh. As they say, a lifeline. Drop a bit of praise now. And let's just go for it. Attacking. Valenti. I think if we can move him on, great. Get a decent chunk of money for him, free up another non-EU spot for maybe, have looked at like Brenner. I know obviously a lot of people, especially in this FM, have had really good success with him. Personally, I've never managed him, but I've known a lot of people, rave off him. So he might be someone we're looking to buy. And obviously if we sell Valenti, he would free up that other non-EU spot for us as well, which would just give us that little bit more room to manoeuvre. And we have found a couple of Italian new-gen centre-halves, one from Roma and one from Lazio, who we will probably look to try and bring in because the board like us to try and sign Italian players. Icardi's going to get... I thought he was going to be the hero for us then. Pochettino keeps coming out of us for not playing Icardi, but whenever I've played him, he's just been so uninspiring. Yes, this is brilliant. least he won the corner. I think we send these guys up. Complete wing back. Just go for it. Again, complete wing back. Go for it. Esposito is having a shocker. Absolute shocker. He'll get fined along with Cliver and Zaniolo. Save some money on wages. Højbjerg playing for Real Madrid, blimey. They have such a random squad. Memphis Depay, they got Bukayo Saka. Oh! No way! He is not offside. He came from well behind the play then. Well behind the play. How? Okay, I want to see this. And we're not gonna see it. We're not gonna see it. Where's the replay? Oh, we are gonna see the replay. Okay. Oh, he was just onside. It looked like he came from behind the play with Carlos Alberto, their centre half, left-sided centre half. Oh, that's so cruel. I can't believe it. I actually want to cry. Oh, and that's full time. Oh, devastated. No way. I can't actually believe that. Can't believe it. Well, those 4 players got fine wages. Emerson was another one. And saved us a bit of money on the wages. But you know what? 2-1 away at Madrid isn't terrible. What's really frustrated me this season is a lot of the other teams in the league around us have dropped the points and taken a lot of points off each other. And I know full well, if we had performed to the level we performed last season, where we pushed into all the way up until the end, we'd have walked this season. Absolutely walked it. You know, we'd be like 10, 15 points clear now. It's because we played so abysmal at times this season that that's what's cost us. That is what's cost us. Got a next game up against Monza. The next game, if people want to see it, I think we can do Coppa Italia again, this time against Inter, which is coming up soon. Obviously played Milan where we lost, Juventus we beat on penalties, and now we're playing our other rivals in Inter Milan. And then that might well be it. Maybe I'll do the season finale again, maybe Atalanta or Empoli. But that might well be it for the season. I'm determined to get this season finished this weekend. Potentially, we've only got a week then until the beta drops, when obviously we're doing the Dortmund save. That will be going ahead as soon as the beta drops. I will be getting it installed and I'll be going up that night. If people want me to do it live, I can do it live, but there's going to be so much going on, so much FM content going on. I will probably just go straight for a recorded episode so we can get a look at Moukoko, Haaland, Bellingham, Reina, etc. Or, see how these potential wonder kids of the last couple of FMs are going to do in FM22. Chances are next season is probably going to be the last season of the episode, just of the series, because realistically trying to get 2 seasons boxed off in a week for me is going to be quite difficult with work. So I haven't got much time left to try and get a title. I think the aim has got to be, we've got to try and get a league title, as it's going to be a bit of a disappointing end to the series. So hopefully we can bring that home. Probably not this season now, the way things are looking, but certainly next season. And yeah, even if we miss out on the Champions League, so be it. But let's gun for that league success, everyone. Let's go for it. I'll see you next time. Take it easy and stay safe.